Previously on Race Through Reality. This round is called Opposite Worlds. So guys, who's your protected? Come on out! You will all be voting for which one you want to be the decider. Which two people would you like to put in the Duel of Destiny?
Kristen and Erica. I'm gonna use the immunity idol now.
Eric, so who else from your tribe are you gonna put up?
Fernando.
Fernando, you're out. Which one of the 4 eliminated contestants would you like to bring back? It's all an individual game now. This is Race Through Reality.
It feels good that Erica picked me. I thought that she would have held a little bit of a grudge against me because she was the project manager and I wasn't really there.
I feel really bad that Fernando lost. It sucks to have to lose someone that you trusted in the game and to have to go against them.
I kind of wanted Fernando to win. I mean, I don't really give a shit that he's gone, but I think I might have a lot of targets on my back now.
Viewers at home, this is the boy who put me up for elimination yesterday. Remember this face when he's out, everyone, okay? Bye, Eric. Say goodbye.
When Eric selected Kristen and Erica to select to be in the Duel of Destiny, it felt like like when a horse kicks you with his rear legs right in the chest.
I've been in alliance with Rosario and those people, and now Brett, Kayla, and Eric are trying to get me to join them. So I don't know who I'm in alliance with.
I'm not in any alliances to my knowledge or have any enemies, so I'm going to sort of see what I can stir up.
Welcome to the 6th round of Race Through Reality. Before we talk about what this round is, we have 2 things to get out of the way. First, Oliver, come up. You are officially now back in the game. Oh, God. And now the second announcement is about something that was decided before. It's about the prize money. The winner will be receiving $200 and the runner-up will receive $85. So, now let's talk about what this round is. In this round, you all will be competing in the Bachelor.
Okay, when I found out this was the Bachelor, I was like, oh, this will be easy. Like, it's just charming someone. Like, I can do that.
You will all be meeting a guy that none of you know, and you'll be trying to make a good impression on him. You want this guy to like you, because if he likes you, he gives you a rose, which means you make it through to the next round. There will be a cocktail party, which is tonight, and then there will be a group date tomorrow that you will all be going on. And then a rose ceremony where he gives roses to everyone except for one of the contestants. So, let's go meet the Bachelor.
Bachelor. Hey Jordan. I'm here. It's great because it starts off, no one wants to talk to me. I would meet you inside the house.
Finn was talking to me before and basically said that I was in an alliance with you and Erica and Kristen, but we never talked about anything.
We had an alliance with me, Erica, Kristen, Finn, and Nando. And now Nando's out. But since Nando and Erica were both in the alliance, we guaranteed that we were going to get you back. But, however, I also was talking to Brett yesterday, and we came up with an idea. Since Brett is in this alliance, and I'm in this alliance, and you're kind of in the float role, if we kind of low-key, if he gives me information about his alliance, I give him information about our alliance, and us 3 work together as a core, we could potentially kind of...
I'd be so down. I'd be so down. We're good.
I'm coordinating with Oliver and Rosario. Can't totally trust him because of just what's happened in the game, and he's a smart player.
Hey, how's it going? Alright. What's your name? Jordan. Brett, nice to meet you, man.
Alright, I'll see you inside.
Hey, absolutely, man. Thanks. Yeah, very nice meeting you.
Meet the Bachelor.
I'm Jordan. How are you? Alright, good to meet you. Man.
I like the tie.
Thank you.
Where's the right?
I actually have my mom taking it.
Really? You know what moms know best.
Only child's still mom, so...
She really better know best.
Oh yeah.
I'll see you inside.
Yeah, this is my house. That's the thing.
Hi.
Hi.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm Kristen.
Jordan.
Jordan, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
I don't think I'm gonna get out this round. I'm pretty, but like, that's the only reason why I like this round. Also, he's straight. I'm a girl.
Hi, I'm Jordan. Nice to meet you. Finn?
Yep.
I like your dress. Definitely best dress so far.
Oh wow.
She is.
It's flattering.
Meet the Bachelor.
I'm Jordan. It's nice to meet you. Erica. Good to meet you. How are you tonight?
Oh, good. Are we like?
No, we're gonna go inside. I'm just introducing myself to everyone.
He's so nice. And like beautiful, like I can't imagine having like someone better to be the Bachelor for this round.
Hi, I'm Jordan.
I'm Kayla.
Kayla, lucky number 7.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
I was like, oh, hi. And then I like thought we were gonna have a conversation, but then he kind of like moved to the side. I was like, oh, do I just go inside? Like, is that it? Do we talk?
Meet the Bachelor.
I brought some flowers for you. Okay, that's fantastic. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm Jordan, by the way. Oliver. I really do appreciate this. Where'd you pick these? Homegrown, natural.
Yeah, no, I have a garden at my house, and I'm just like,
You know what? That's just lovely.
Jordan seems cool. He is super friendly and talkative.
Caleb, how was your first meeting with Jordan?
What's his name?
With Jordan?
What's his name?
You can't remember his name. You don't deserve to get a rose. Hey, how's it going, Jordan?
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna just do the rounds.
Oh, wow. Jordan, can I tell you that?
We'll leave it to Jordan.
If anything, it's just fun chilling with Jordan. He's an awesome dude. And it's going to be fun with him.
Yeah, I want to hear some backstabbing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we hear from people we haven't heard from a little bit yet? Eric Clark. This side of the room, like right here.
Eric, tell us about it. Eric?
Eric, who did you stab?
Oh no,
He actually didn't. He was the only one.
I was the only one who
He
did.
stabbed me in the back. Me.
Well,
Okay.
no.
Sorry, wait.
The reason I had to save her was because of him.
Let's let him go.
I did not let her card.
It's not about that, darling.
Hold
It's not about that. It's about your eyeball.
So that isn't necessarily true because I had to choose someone from everyone here except Azario because he had immunity, and so I chose Kristen and Erica. I had to choose someone. Yes.
You had to choose someone. And
Well,
then I
it's
got.
not really backstabbing if you're not on the same side. You know.
In terms of this round, Jordan was cool. Didn't get to talk to him too much. I don't know too much about him.
Guys, I'm gonna leave this right here.
I'm gonna tell you guys now I'm gonna do 2 one-on-ones. Being a Bachelor theme, you want to try and be nice, friendly, so I figured my strategy is see who's gonna throw people under the bus. The first one I'm gonna use on the person I feel spoken the least. Choose Eric. So tell me what was going on.
There was this one kid named Anthony. We were still living on lines, and everyone was like, oh, we won't put you on the block. And he believed them, and so did I.
And we also had that die that you can use to write on cakes.
There's a lot of things going in the background that I have no idea about. I'm just trying to make a big move because I'm alone right now. I don't think anyone wants to take me to the final 3 or even final 5 class. So yeah, I did a very risky move.
It was a good talk. We should go back in the day.
So I think the interview, or whatever you want to call it, the talk with Jordan went pretty bad. Like, I just said things that didn't really matter.
Being here tonight and having everyone come up to me and talk to me, I feel like I'm a 6th grade girl, boobs, and I'm living the high life. Like, this is the peak. This is the top of the totem pole. Time for the last one-on-one interview, and I really only have one option. I mean, God.
you probably were.
So how'd you get to get that?
I didn't really make any enemies or anything like that because I wasn't really there, and everyone else had sort of like made enemies. So at that point, like the people who like had the chance to bring someone back, it was like no matter who they were gonna bring me back.
So it worked out.
It worked out.
Great. Well, hey, it was impressed with the flower. It's a good story. I'm not gonna give you a rose tonight. I just someone who's gonna get it. You're in good shape.
All right.
Jordan, you know what to do with this.
It was genuinely great time meeting everyone tonight. I had great experience meeting all of you, and we'll see you all tomorrow. You're gonna make me come on her fantastic cupcakes. But for now, I have to choose who made the best first impression. And based on that, I decided to choose who was best dressed. So, Finn.
Alright, so like I'm really shocked that I got the first impression rose, but I'm really happy about it. I spent all afternoon with my mom fixing this thing and like sewing pieces onto it so it would fit me again, so thank you, Mom.
Well, that was my best first impression. Obviously, I do a spin.
She thought I was gonna be America's Next Top Model. I don't get it. I'm so hot.
And good once again meeting you all. See you all tomorrow. Hope you make good cupcakes.
I think for me personally, I think I'll be fine tomorrow unless I do something to really screw it up. So we'll see about tomorrow, but I'm feeling good about it today.
It was revealed that our round tomorrow was going to make cupcakes. Very on that.
I'm pretty nervous for tomorrow's round. I feel like I'm gonna get out.
We're about to start with the group date, which will be you guys baking cupcakes for Jordan, as you all know. So you guys can now head inside and bake cupcakes for the lovely Bachelor Jordan.
My cupcakes are sometimes horrifying looking. So like the fact that I can not worry about that and just like have fun, I'm just happy.
Make them with cake.
I already laid out all the bowls and the dishes and I preheated the oven. This is everything we're gonna need.
Someone get that egg crack. Someone get that egg
Someone get that cracking egg.
You want me to crack them?
There's so many people in one kitchen.
He looks like I got a hand whisk it.
Okay, well I already got these dirty, so use these.
Alright, so Kayla, it's hard outside to get kind of a feel for everyone personally. So I wanted to know, are there times where you find you're kind of like bouncing around alliances, or is it like...
Yeah, for me it's more trying to keep the alliance together. One of the people in our alliance, she's in an alliance with every single person in the game.
Chef cooking with the hot boy. Call me Young's Curry because I'm not like it. Look at you almost touching an egg. Touching it indirectly.
I can't really do the challenge because of my food allergies, so I'm sort of at a disadvantage.
This is how I get my
Okay, let's do one standard
It's
one.
the true danger of my life.
Where is everyone? We're at
Yeah, one-on-ones. And Chris is not here yet.
Chris is not even here.
He's not even half an hour late.
It's gonna suffer.
So, with all these alliances shifting for me, what alliance are you in? Because I've heard there's two big ones that I understand.
Yeah, well, I'm with Kayla, Eric, potentially Finn. I think Finn is leaning towards us, but she's kind of straddling both alliances at this point, which I don't think she wants anyone else to know.
There was one bouncer between the two major alliances, and from what I just heard, it seems it was actually Finn, which makes my life a little more difficult considering I gave her the first impression rose yesterday.
Both teams have kind of gotten to her, and she's not being decisive about what team to stick with. I think my one-on-one with Jordan went well. What I'm more curious about is how everybody else's one-on-one went, because I think Jordan is, he's a charismatic, personable guy, so I think everybody's one-on-one feels like it went well.
Okay, and then
let's see where we're at so far. We're whisking away. Mind if I take a whisk? Hey, grab one too. Not a whisk.
Come on, where's the... Yeah, no, yeah, I don't think that's edible yet. Oh, tell us for it. It's edible.
Doesn't taste bad so far. So, as a team, how's this gone so far? Has it worked?
Yo, whisk team strong.
No, infighting yet? Like, it doesn't ring like a shiny toner.
No, we're good.
I just joined, so what's your craziest story from this game?
From this game so far, it's probably just the story of the immunity idol. So I had it in my pants.
And no one noticed.
No, I mean, I was doing my best because the next challenge we had to select people to run, and I was one of the fastest people on my team. And I didn't want to run, so I was like, I'll stabilize, and they let me. And no one asked any questions about it. I was like, alright, cool.
So you kind of screwed over your team a little.
Because I couldn't let anyone know about it.
So do you see yourself as sort of like a head of your alliance kind of thing?
Definitely not the head of my alliance, but like the mom. And part of what's helped is like sometimes there are questions that you want to ask, but it's not gonna get any good vibes. Like Azario used the immunity necklace on Kristen, and like not me.
So then what's your, just a quick scouting report on the other three?
The other three. Kayla's a nice girl. She's just not very smart.
I'm not good at thinking unless I have to like plan things ahead of time. Otherwise, I end up saying like something really stupid.
she's just a horrible leader, but she's also a horrible follower, so you don't know where to put her on a team.
That would be tough.
You know what I mean? She doesn't make any good ideas. You know? Like, why are you here? They're not very good actors. I can see, like, right through that.
Okay.
Like,
You're all like theater though. That's not good.
That's true. That is 100% true.
Well, hey, that was very educational for me. You know, definitely feel like I'm more involved now, so thank you.
I feel like my one-on-ones with Jordan have been like really good. I mean, it's just a normal conversation I'm having with him. I'm not too worried about getting a rose. I feel like there are other people that are way worse off than me.
As with your like alliance setup so far, how has that been? It's been steady, rocky.
If that expression used.
Yeah, it explains a little. So tell me about
It's
it.
just been intense because there's the alliance that calls themselves the Jackson Five, and then there's the other competitors, Eric, Kayla, and Brett, and they're trying to get me in their alliance. I do worry that I might have said something that people in my alliances like wouldn't be happy with. Azario said, like, that's the point of alliances. Like, you betray people.
Obviously, I'm calling you out for a second interview, and that means something. Yep. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I've heard you are in a power position.
I want to make like a s'mores.
I'm gonna top mine with some saffron rice.
Sounds beautiful.
Hey, pass that one in on.
Yo, only the marshmallows for Jordan. What was that actual cereal? Not for Jordan.
Give me a quick scouting report.
Kayla and Brett were both in my tribe in the beginning, so I've worked with them both closely throughout this game. Kayla, I don't see as much of her. She's always been there, and she's been a good helping part of our team. Brett, as I said, I worked with. He's just a sweet guy. I think if I got Brett out, I would genuinely feel bad. And then Eric has been quiet. He's been kind of. I don't think many people saw him as much of anything until he nominated Kristen and Erica to go up against each other.
Can I get some of these?
Yo, with garlic.
You have to ask. Oh, sorry, because they're not ours.
Well, hey, this has been truly helpful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
People, I protected people from your chocolate chips.
Well, this is horrendous.
He did just took me out for a whole interview and asked me about my alliances and everything that's going on in the game. And once the cameras is off, he's like, "Real, you know the most about this game."
I'm trying to save you, not sabotage you.
Oh, the food coloring?
Do not put that in without baking.
That's something the mold said.
True. Yeah. You know what? Do it. I dare you.
Oh, can we use the chocolate chips now?
No.
What?
You can't use the chocolate chips.
Why?
Because there's Oreos, and Zario said no.
Did he really say no?
Yes.
He came in, I thought he was like, yeah, this is for everyone.
No, he did not say that.
Azario! Can I keep my chocolate chips in here?
What? I didn't say you can use my chocolate chips.
Told him.
I did not tell you to use my chocolate chips.
I didn't know they were yours. They were on the counter. Yeah.
No, I told everyone. Erica bakes, I bake. Like, there's literally no way I can mess up a stupid cupcake.
This road cupcake competition, you get all the roses, all of you. Unfortunately, so I don't want to eat packing.
I definitely feel like I deserve a rose. I brought a bunch of stuff. I'm there. Everyone else was literally just inside sitting while me, Erica, and Kristen were still doing stuff with cupcakes.
This round should not stress me out as much as it does. Like, I'm good at talking to people most of the time. I don't understand why I'm so worried.
It is now time for the rose ceremony. As you all know, the one of you who does not receive a rose will not be moving on in this competition. So let's bring our Bachelor Jordan out.
It's gonna go well. Maybe not for me. I don't care. I hope Jordan's happy.
It's been truly a great day and 2 group days getting to meet all of you, and I've had truly a fantastic time getting to know every single one of you. I feel like I really do have a good feel for all of you, and honestly, in one day, I might have met my spouse already. But Now comes the time for the rose ceremony and who I want to stay. Obviously, Finn last night received the first impression rose for coming dressed by far the best. She was dressed to impress. And now for tonight, I had to make a much harder and more final decisions. For my first rose, Oliver, I didn't forget last night. Will you accept my rose?
I will.
This person is hosted. They have allowed us to use their kitchen, and overall, from every impression I've gotten, has been the nicest mother hen to everyone on the show. Erica, would you accept this rose?
Yes.
You were quiet at times. It was hard to find a place where you really fit into the competition at first for me, but as I talked to more people, I learned where you fit. I learned you had a solid group. Eric.
What?
Will you please accept this rose?
Oh yes.
We had great talks, genuinely. Brett, will you please accept my rose?
Yes, a million times yes.
Kayla, will you please accept my rose?
Yes, thank you.
This is the final rose of the evening.
The theme of this episode is The Bachelor. You want to make a good impression. On one hand, Sario, you seem to be in very firm control in your position right now. However, as the person in control, you have to make tough decisions and at times cut people off and stab them in the back. I understand it's a game, but there are times where maybe as trying to impress someone, they'll hear things from other people times too, such as when you did throw the challenge originally because of the immunity idol. That would make me wonder. Kristen, when I talked to you and when I heard about you, I absolutely got the sense you're a fantastic competitor. However, sometimes the way you talked about people, it made them seem more like tools to you than fellow competitors you needed to respect. This last rose was genuinely difficult, but Sario, I do respect the way you played this game. Will you please accept my rose?
I'm so happy for you.
Kristen, you have been eliminated from the game. Please hand me your ball.
My idol lasted a week!
Congratulations to the 7 of you on making it to the final 7.
If I had to pick a winner, I'm going to say Sario. He's in a lock to lead the pack for the rest of the race.
I think that being chosen was fun. He's gay. It's the only reason. I mean, like, to change his mind, I'd have to be more positive. And so, like, no, I couldn't have done anything. I wish he didn't choose Eric, because I feel like he didn't contribute really anything. My experience with this game has been pretty good. I mean, it was really nice to know that at least I wasn't weak and I wasn't dangling along with the crowd. I was leading it. Who do I want to win now that I'm out of the game? Erica or Azario?
Next time on Race to Reality.